Let's open this up. Let's ask some basic questions. I want to first begin with viewers today, Abhijit Mitra Iyer. Abhijit Mitra Iyer, this is, at least the bulk of the demands are unreasonable. And they look as if there is a political motive behind it. Do you see it that way? I mean, I've done a bit of an analysis myself. I've come to this conclusion. Maybe you differ.
We both agree on the same thing, Rahul. You know, all the what were the demands the last time? That the farm laws be withdrawn, they were. Today, if you read half of what I'm hearing, they want free electricity on top of that. They want all their debts, more debts to be forgiven, even though you have Ashok Gulati's book going into the cyclic debt thing. Who is the money owed to? It is those same middlemen who are exploiting all of this. We saw the motorcade this morning, didn't you? Fortuners and XUV 700s and all of that. Nothing under 20-30 lakhs of rupees that these chaps are coming into in Delhi. Yeah. What do you expect from them? Next, let us be very clear about this. There has already been significant violence on the border. They've been going around destroying public infrastructure, which means this is not really about farm laws at all. This is my way or the highway. This will be shoved down our throats whether we like it or not. And the fact is, all of this is being encouraged. See, Sanjay Jha is laughing. I wonder if this is going to make him laugh even more. Please smile some more, Sanjay. Smile some more. You find this exciting. If you find it totally thrilling, no? This is a Dalit youth, Lakbir Singh, whose legs and arms were hacked off the last time these farmers' protests came. Keep laughing, keep smiling. I know you find it hilarious. So, you know, this they are encouraging this kind of violence. We have seen all the interviews today where half the characters don't even know what they're coming out for. They're coming out for, some says, Azad Punjab banana hai, Pakistan ke saath jana hai, Khalistan banana hai. I've seen at least 3 interviews like that today. This is the Punjab organized crime cartel, which is organizing all kinds of on-demand, for-pay agitations with a view to the election. Let us be very, very clear about that. This isn't about farmers. Even the first protest was never about farmers. It was about the middlemen making all the money. You know, even the economics you have shown, Rahul, is kind of pointless to these people. It is pointless to these people because they are here, they want to pick a fight. They are not here for justice. They are not here for social justice, economic justice, any of that kind of justice. They are here to pick a fight. They are here as the, shock troops of either a political party or several political parties with a view to the 2024 elections, and that's it.
Let me open this up. Let me bring in Sanjay Jha since you mentioned him. Sanjay Jha, let's look at one of the demands. Pension for all farmers and agricultural labor. Now, this is harking back to a time when it would appear that profligacy is back in fashion. Profligacy is back in fashion. Sanjay Jha, I just want to remind you that when the Congress promised the OPS and it brought it in Himachal and won an election on the back of it, yes, it was something that enthused voters, but top economists of the Congress ecosystem, Montek Singh Ahluwalia, I hope you haven't forgotten him, had warned against such profligacy. I want you to go over some of his words. Should I? I'm sure you know, but if you want, I can repeat. Because that model was then adopted at another place also, in another state. I can't hear you. I think you might be on mute.
I said I have my own views. I can express myself.
Yeah, but I'm sure that you would agree that he's the more qualified individual between the two of you, given the fact
absolutely.
that he... Yes.
I'm a huge fan of Montek. Absolutely.
Yeah. So he said, reviving old pension scheme, a bankruptcy recipe. Here, we are going to find pensions or a demand for pensions for farmers for life and could possibly open competing demands from other sectors also. Mm-hmm. I mean, do you think this is tenable?
Okay, Rahul, I'm assuming the question is asked to me, and I hope you will not interrupt me at all if you want to have a meaningful conversation. Mr. Iyer Mitra was trying to, make certain sarcastic observations. I don't think he even knows how many farmers or farm labor died in the year 2022, 23, 21. Does he have it? Let me ask him. आपको मालूम है कितने लोगों की मृत्यु हुई, कितने लोगों ने आत्महत्या की? या आप उसको बताना नहीं चाहते हैं?
नहीं, आप आत्महत्या किस लिए किया? This is the thing. This is the thing, Sanjay Jha. You are the one that created that entire debt crisis. Chakradhari loan क्या होता है? पता है तुमको? Hello, you were the one that asked me. You asked me this. Now have the guts to listen to me.
जरा खत्म करने दो.
No, listen to the response.
तू क्या करेगा?
No, एक मिनट.
No, please, let's not.
खत्म करने दीजिए राहुल जी.
Okay, now let you asked him a question. Sanjay Jha, you asked him a question. You asked him a question.
जरा मैं पूरा अपना.
No, but you asked him a question. You don't want the answer.
नहीं. Well, listen. He asked me a couple of questions. I've waited for him to finish and I'm answering them. शांति से.
So we'll come back. Okay.
प्यार से बातचीत होती है.
ठीक है.
देखिए राहुल जी, लगभग 11,000 किसान, agriculture laborers, small farmers have committed suicide. And this man and the entire right-wing system, which became a legal counsel for Gautam Adani, is calling them these people. He used the word Khalistan. I mean, this is the level of immorality on a television show. He thinks that these people on the screen are coming there because they're terrorists, they're separatists. I mean, what kind of a ridiculous... The right-wingers have clearly lost the plot. I mean, this is absolutely preposterous. You actually believe...
Just answer me the question. Let's not become rhetorical. I asked you a very specific question. On the matter of pension. Look, farm, hang on, just a minute. I just want to come in. No, 1 second, please. You're just talking rhetorically. I'm asking you a simple question, sir. You can take it out with, what's his name, Mr. Iyer Mitra off the show. Please do your little banter off the show. Go on Twitter. So then answer my question. Don't waste the time of the viewer. We are having a conversation, rise above everything. Forget about it. I'm asking you a simple question tonight. Pensions. Let's discuss that. Let's look at it. Look, I've been very fair. I've said yes, when they've asked for 200 days of Manrega, maybe there's a case for it. There is rural distress. And it's not as if farmers have been committed suicide as of yesterday or day before. You know what has been happening under... You know what has been happening. You know what has been... Excuse me. You know what has been happening under Congress governments for ages altogether. That's why we had the MS Swaminathan Commission. I mean, come on. Let's not pretend that we were all born in 2014. You might have been suddenly alive to the prospects of a declining India after 2014, but we've seen a trajectory. We began at fragile 5 and today we are in top 5. So, you can't argue with that. But nonetheless, Sanjay, just 1 minute.
Can I talk?
Pension is something that Montague Singh Ahluwalia in all its forms says, and let me just quote him because why am I? मैं उनको quote कर रहा हूँ. I certainly share the view that this move is absurd. It's a recipe just for financial bankruptcy. Respond to Montague and tell him that he's wrong for the following reasons. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Now, Rahul, do not interrupt me. Let me answer the question the way I deem fit because I actually respect your audience. Whether I respect some of your panelists, I don't know. You talk about a great economy. Rahul Shiv Shankar, India in the last 10 years has grown by 5.9%, which is why the farmers are on the street and the demographic dividend of the story of the young is dead and over. Do you know in the last 5 years since 2019, our GDP growth has been around 4%. That's why the farmers are on the street. Do you know the real income of the agriculture and the poor and the casual labor is actually gone down or is stagnant? That's why the farmers are on the street. I mean, how can you run away by, creating this avocado on toast and a guy whose eyes are bulging out because he's so obsessed with Adani's fortunes? That is not the kind of conversation we should have, although this is an English-speaking TV channel.
Okay. So, you made your point.
Farmers,
you vented your spleen.
45% of India's workforce.
Viewers, let me tell you. Farmers from one state are out on the streets from Punjab.
Incorrect.
No. Why?
Incorrect.
Now, why? Now, 1 second.
Punjab,
1 second. 1 second,
Haryana,
sir. 1
Western
second,
Uttar
please.
Pradesh,
1 second, please.
country.
1 second, please. All over the country, is it?
Misrepresentation
The
of fact.
farmer unions themselves are from Punjab. The talks were held between the farmer unions and the centre's representatives in Chandigarh. not in Chennai. Now, viewers, think about why. Who is propelling them? Why?